Shout out Peach Mango. Alright, so I failed anatomy. That is what I'm here to tell y'all. I just thought it would be best that I just share it in the vlog in the first couple of seconds so there's no questions. Because people are gonna ask me, why aren't you going home for summer break? It's because I need to redo this class. But let's start from the beginning. So I failed about a month ago, basically. That's when I found out my final test result. I needed to absolutely clutch the final, need like a 90% or higher on both parts of the test. I only got it on the practical and I completely messed up the written, so could not clutch it. The last test was my highest test score, but it wasn't enough, which is fine. Honestly, this semester is pretty rough. Honestly, just that class. The other classes like restorative dentistry, neuroanatomy, dental and public health were honestly really chill in my opinion. I did not struggle with those classes. The restorative dentistry part, the lab component, the clinic component, I did struggle in the beginning, but since I just put in that work and put in that practice every day, I did get a lot better and my scores just improved drastically. I pretty much got a B or an A on every single practical, and in the class like I managed to just clutch the exams and ended up with a B in both of them. And neuroanatomy was also pretty chill, also got a B in that too. It was not bad, it was not hard of a class in my opinion. Material anatomy though was a different case. I just think the way the class was structured, with it not being a lecture based class and having the lab component, which was also pretty difficult to understand, I don't know, I didn't realize I was struggling though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know when I'm struggling with something or if I'm just being a little bitch. Like, I can't like delineate that. Like, I actually don't know. Like, in my head, I'm like, yo, I don't know if anatomy should have been hard or not. Like, I don't have a reference point. Cause yes, the material was pretty hard, but like a lot of my classmates did well. So I'm not sure if I was struggling or being a little bitch, but honestly, I think I was just struggling throughout the whole time. And I think I was just like, you know, honestly scared to admit it because I just thought perception that people would have on me would definitely lower. I mean, now obviously it has lowered. Like, I failed the class, so like, what can you do? But honestly, when I told people who asked me how anatomy went, I was just honest, like, yeah, I failed. Like, I gotta retake it. And they were really supportive. And honestly, that really surprised me, not gonna lie. Like, I didn't expect people to be so supportive and so helpful. That just kind of was a good learning lesson, you know? I think something I definitely struggle with is asking for help. Like, I just like have really hard time reaching out and telling people like I'm struggling because I just don't want to be like dropped or something. But I don't know, I'm coming to realize that that's not like a good mindset to have, and that's honestly very harmful in the long run. Like, my dad told me, he was like, yeah, like, you have a fear of asking for help. That's what he's noticed, and like I agree with that. I think I have a hard time reaching out because like I just don't trust people to be able to help or even want to help. But like, obviously, like, that's just been proven wrong to all the people that I've talked to so far. Like, people are willing to help me out, willing to send me resources, and it's just like my fault of not reaching out. I also realized like if I'm not being honest, if I'm not reaching out to people, like, people just assume I'm doing well or doing fine because I naturally have such a positive demeanor. And I realized that like sometimes it is best to be like honest and to tell people like, yo, like, this is hard for me, like, this was not easy. And I think and that's when you get the resources, you know? Like, there's no point of putting on this mask or front that you're doing well when you're really not, because ultimately you're denying yourself from the help that would have actually helped you. And I think that's something that like I've come to realize, at least after this whole thing, was that like, yo, I have really good classmates and really good friends who want to see me win. And that was also another big surprise. It's like, oh, people want to support me. Like, I'm not a burden to them. Like, they don't see it like that. Because sometimes like growing up, I always felt like, oh, if I ask for help or if I ask for something, like, they'll just see it as a burden, and like, who knows if they'll even be able to help me out. Kind of funny that like that like all my friends are like in it to help other people, and I'm like, yo, are they down to help me? I'm like, no shit, you know, no shit, Sherlock. It's hard for me to trust other people for sure, right? And I think like throughout these 8 months in Philadelphia, at least with my friends and my classmates, like, I can trust them. And like, I have been, all these like limiting beliefs and false beliefs I had about people and the way they are just proven wrong. And I think that's been like the life lesson over these 8 couple months, being like, oh, first I see myself in a limiting view and other people don't, and other people see me in a more positive light, more positive than I see myself, which is actually really nice and good to like have, you know? Growing up, I didn't really grow up with that like upfront like support, you know what I'm saying? Like, my parents were more like tough love and saying like, oh, if you mess up, you gotta get back, keep going. So I think like I kind of just numb myself out to my own struggles and being like, hey man, like, you'll clutch the next exam, just gotta study harder. But I think at some point, like, I realized like you can't keep pushing yourself, and you gotta like reach out. So I think that's like a big lesson that I've learned, and that like I think I need to implement more. Like, there's a lot of times where like I want to call someone or like text someone, but there's this like there's just like force that's stopping me, like in the back of my head being like, oh, you're gonna like annoy them or they're too busy for you and stuff like that. But I think like being here, I've been taking steps to like, oh, FaceTime someone or text someone, and like they've responded, and it's been like a very positive experience, you know. And I think I'm just proving myself wrong in a good way, you know, like all these beliefs that I had coming in. And like, oh, you actually like hanging out with me, oh, you think I'm cool, or you like my jackets and stuff like that, or you like my vibe. So I think that's definitely been like, I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful for like my class and like especially my friends who have supported me, and the ones who have supported me even after I failed and being like, dude, you'll pass it, like it's just a fork in a road, you know, like they're seeing me in a higher light than I see myself. So I think it was good. Honestly, I'm really grateful that I failed. You know, there's people out here I can reach out to, support. Also, like I just need to put in the work every single day, which I have been doing since March pretty much, you know, especially for that last exam. Like I didn't clutch it, whatever, you know, it happens. But I think the discipline and the study habits that I gained during that period definitely translated now. Like I'm putting in mad work. I'm studying like every single day, even just a little bit. Like I'm watching lectures, I'm creating study guides. I'm asking for resources. People are giving me resources, and like I'm just reaching out more to the people around me who want to see me win, you know. Grateful that I can take it again in the summer. I'm definitely gonna learn everything and try to get 100%. I'm not just trying to pass now, I'm trying to like ace that shit. Life is good. Life is good, that's all I can say. Yo, what's poppin', y'all? So it's the end of the week. It's a Friday, which means anything could happen. But this Friday, we are going to get some Korean food, some sundubu, at this place in North Philly. Shout out Jada. She is a goat for showing us a spot. I think it's the best Korean food that I've had in Philadelphia so far. I mean, nothing really compares to what we have back home in LA, because LA is like the goat. But LA just has really good Korean food. So my standards for Korean food are pretty high. So this restaurant is pretty much kind of meets it. We'll see. Last time I had it was November with the same squad, which was fun. So we're celebrating. We just had a practical. We had to do 8 ml DL and a composite posterior restoration for 30 MOB buckle. If you understand that, you understand it. If you don't, then you don't. Simple as that. Doesn't matter. We just had to do some teeth stuff if you don't understand it. And if you did understand it, you know exactly what we did. So that was pretty chill. It was probably the most chillest practical I think I've taken like ever. Usually practicals I'm pretty high stress, but this one, because I practiced yesterday and I am decent at composite restorations now, I thought it was pretty chill. So I'm excited to get some soup. I think it'll be a good time. It'll be a good vibe. Life is good. We have arrived to our destination. Shout out Jada for driving. Thank you.
Shout out to me.
Here's the food, Slay. Here's the gang. What's up? What's up? Yummy. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? This guy's the goat. No, it's community. Yo, what's poppin', y'all? So I'm fully suited up. We have a formal to go to. Honestly, this morning I woke up and I just didn't want to go. I was just so exhausted from the week, and I was like, damn. Now I have the energy after I drank some energy drink, Lamau, and I feel a lot better. I mean, now I look sexy as fuck. So honestly, I think it'll be a good time. Once I think I go to the event, usually, dude, it's just like after all these big events, before them, I'm just like pretty anxious, and I'm like, I have to like bring out the energy. But usually when I'm with my friends and everyone's there, you know, they're feeding me energy and I'm able to give it back. So I think it'll be a good time. We're gonna go to my friend's place, shout out the Six God, and take some pictures on her rooftop. So I think that'll be fun. The formal is until 6, and right now it's only 4:09. So we got some time, and I think it'll be a good time. They got dinner and stuff at the formal. So honestly, I think once I go and start the adventure, I'll have some fun. So I'll catch y'all there. And out here, got all the gang. What's up? What's poppin'? It's hella awkward. You guys are really awkward.
I didn't know if you were taking a picture.
Okay, looking good, looking good. Ooh.
All right. We need a lab manual for this.
Shout out TikTok.
Someone fast.
Look at the squad.
Oh my god,
What's up? What's up? Okay. Here's the star of the show.
Oh, thank you.
The star of the elevator ride. Disaster.
Wait, this is kind of nice.
Jonathan won Social Butterfly. Social Butterfly Shaunus. Let's go. Clean. Yo, so Formal was there this weekend, and honestly, after, some days reflecting on it, I think I did have a good time. But no cap, that morning, I really didn't want to go. I was like, should I just skip? Should I just tell everyone like, yo, I'm not feeling it? I don't know. I think what Formal taught me was like, yo, I'm still introverted. Hella. Like, I can't handle that many people, and I can't handle an event like that. Just like me, like it was pretty difficult. As soon as like the pregame festivities started, I was kind of having fun, and then hella people start trickling in, and hella people, it's just my classmates, like the people I like. But I don't know, for some reason I was just kind of anxious. I was just really anxious going into Formal, and then I think my social anxiety was going brrr. And then when we got to Formal and I walked in, oh my god, my social anxiety was going off the charts. Like I literally just wanted to leave. I'm really glad I brought my glasses, and that kind of blocked a lot of what I could see. If you guys wore my glasses, you can't really see anything in much of those glasses, which is why I bring them out. So I put them on and I can dissociate, and I can't really see anything, so I can kind of just like vibe and stuff. But it was pretty difficult being in there. I was like really overwhelmed. I wanted to hide. I was actually thinking of leaving. Like once dinner was served, I was like, maybe I'll just eat and I'll just go home. But then I knew I was gonna win 3 superlatives, so I was like, I should probably stay. I don't wanna like disappoint everyone, because like when they announced my names, I know it was gonna go hype af. It'd be pretty disappointing, like, yo, I'm not even there to receive the awards. Let's take off my glasses. Yeah, but honestly, it was pretty overwhelming. And then I ran into Matt and Jada, and they saved my night. So really grateful for them. After that, slowly I started getting into it after the superlatives. Like I was starting to vibe and stuff. I was starting to relax. I think once I started talking to everyone really helped calm me down and was giving me a lot of nice compliments, and was just, just generally giving me the energy that I needed. So I think I was really appreciative to everyone and everyone that I talked to, which was fun. There's definitely moments where I needed to hide, but I couldn't because people kept coming up and asking me if I was okay. And I'm like, yeah, I was okay, but I was just bored. That's why I'm like standing here. I would go in once in a while to dance and stuff, but honestly, dancing is fun. It's not my favorite thing to do. I'm pretty good at it, but it's not like, it's like, well, I could do it for a little bit, but it's not something like that excites me. It's kind of pretty draining. Like I would go in the circle and do a little dance and then get out, and I'm like, okay, but I'm kind of bored now. Honestly, the DJ too, dude, he was just playing some whack music. Honestly, what he needed to do was just play some like hip hop, some like Drake or Travis Scott, and just play like a minute 30 and then just skip the song, because after that he kept trying to do some mixing and stuff like that. I was like, dude, what am I listening to? Am I listening to 2 songs at once? I thought the DJ was pretty trash. But honestly, shout out my class, shout out to everyone who held it together. I think they did a great job. I thought the venue was really cool. It was cool that I was in Fishtown. The food was pretty solid. The open bar was pretty solid as well. However, it did get really packed and overwhelming waiting in that line. Overall, honestly, it was a good time. I think after I started talking to people, it started calming down after the superlatives. Then the event started to get a lot better. But in the beginning, dude, I really wanted to leave. I was really close to leaving. I was like, yo, if I just dip out and call an Uber, no one will know, and I'll just go home, because I was just getting so overwhelmed. That's just something to learn. I guess I learned from that. It's like, yo, like, even though I'm really social and have definitely developed my social skills, I'm still baseline like introverted, and I think I just have really good social skills. I can just talk to everyone. I'm also grateful for everyone giving their positive energy, which kept me going. Otherwise, I think I would have just left if people weren't like coming up to me saying hello, complimenting my suits, my earrings, my vibes. So I'm really grateful for that. But I don't know, just conflicted, because at parts it was really fun, at parts I was really overwhelmed, and at parts I was really bored, and other parts I was like having a good time. Yo, what's poppin', y'all? So the solar eclipse is about to happen. Shout out the mirror. Solar eclipse is about to happen. The sexy Canadian is gonna whip up some hot dogs for everyone. We got some people coming over, gonna be watching the solar eclipse with the special glasses, because we got that. Where are they? Let me put them on. Oh, you can't see anything, which kind of makes sense. Oh, look, medical king. That's kind of funny. So with these, you can't really see anything, but makes sense. You're not even supposed to look at the sun while it's eclipsing or whatever. I don't know the mechanics on that, but I'm just not gonna look at the sun unless I have those on, just to protect my eyes, because you don't want to blind, you don't want to die. So that's gonna be pretty fun. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna catch up on Euro. I just took a fat nap, and I want to keep napping, but pop the young Celsius, because I know I gotta have energy for this little event that we're having. So I think it'll be fun. A little something new. Right here, sexy Canadian out here vibing. Weather's nice. Grill cooking, got some water, got the music, got the view, got the communist prison. Life is good, eh? More people showed up. What's poppin'? What's up? Man's grilling it up.
This is good.
This is good? Nice, bro. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
What's up?
There's a hot dog there. I think I actually.
More people pulled through. Vibing.
I mean, no more turkey. He didn't make it yet.
Thank you, Helia, for bringing the plant dogs. Everyone's feasting.
This is better than the chicken. I haven't yet. Oh, here. What is that? Here, do you want hot dogs?
Like it says temple, and temple is like
Yeah, they don't have a lot of cute options.
All right, they're gonna do some water chugging.
I guess chugging water.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Cheers.
Chug. Glug 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 glug. Oh yeah, look at that. 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 Look at that technique. Look at that technique. Lisa's done. Fucking magic man, eh? Carnivorous who's neck and neck, neck and neck. Oh! Oh! You gotta look it up.
Wait, did you spin it? How'd you get so much of it? Pour it. In your mouth. That's better?
You just drink it.
Quite simply.
Alright. You guys don't get to check it.
No.